The story of the three travelers. Narrated by Ibn Umar. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, there were three travelers overtaken by rain. They took shelter in a cave in a mountain. A big rock fell from the mountain over the mouth of the cave and blocked it. They said to each other, think of such righteous deeds which you did only for Allah's sake, and make dua to Allah by giving reference to those deeds, so that Allah may relieve you from your difficulty. One of them said, O Allah, I had parents who were very old, and I had small children for whose sake I used to work as a shepherd. When I returned to them at night and milked the sheep, I used to give the milk to my parents first, before giving them to my children. But one day I didn't return home till late night, and I found my parents were sleeping. I milked the sheep as usual and brought the milk for them and stood at their heads. I disliked waking my parents up from their sleep, so I stood there for the entire night. Once they woke up, they drank to their pleasure. Then I went on and gave the rest of the milk to my children. O Allah, if you considered that I had done that only for seeking your pleasure, then please open the way out for us. So Allah made them an opening through which they could see the sky. Then the second person said, O Allah, I had a she cousin whom I was really passionate about. I tried my best to seduce her, but she refused until I paid her 100 dinars. So I worked hard day and night till I collected 100 dinars, and I went to her with that, but she reminded me of Allah, and then I left her. O Allah, if you considered that I had done that only for seeking your pleasure, then please let the rock move a little bit to have a wider opening. So Allah shifted that rock to make the opening a bit wider for them. Then the last person spoke. O Allah, I employed a worker for wages, but at the end of the job, when I presented his dues to him, he gave it up and refused to take it. Then I used all his money to invest in field and some cattle. Later on, when the worker came to me and said, O Allah's slave, be afraid of Allah and do not be unjust to me and give me my dues, I said to him, go in such fields and take those cows and whatever is in the field. So he took them and went away. So, O Allah, if you consider that I had done that for seeking your pleasure, then please remove the remaining part of the rock. And so Allah released them from their difficulty by moving the rock so they could come out. So always do good deeds and let those help you at the time of difficulties. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.